All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our morning note. It is 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on a Wednesday, December 16th, 2020. Full trading week of 2020. Here we are, 9 a.m. every morning with you guys, answering questions and talking markets. So let's go ahead and talk about it, shall we? Dow futures up 14, NASDAQ up 28, S&P futures up 6, Russell 2000 futures up 6, Bitcoin futures 20,395. First time spot Bitcoin is up above 20,000. We've been saying Bitcoin for a while now. VIX is down 0.61%. Big news today. Again, I did a big Instagram news dump there. So let's go ahead and go over some of the headlines that came out. Morgan Stanley raises Apple price target to 144 from 136. Looks like they raised their fiscal year 21 guidance. Retail sales did miss. Month over month, November was down 1.1%. The estimate was down 0.3%. Excuse me, I have a little bit of allergies today. It sucks. Deal on the $900 billion COVID relief bill could come this morning, so that's pretty big. Looks like there will be some checks sent out. So $900 billion rescue package will include a new round of direct payments, but will leave out state and local aid and a liability shield. The deal may be coming this morning, so we'll keep an eye on it. Moderna was cut by Morgan Stanley to equal weight from overweight. Laser LAZR providing its technology to Mobileye for its autonomous vehicle. They're up pre-market. Deutsche Bank, Disney was price raised from 163 to 185. DraftKings launches gift cards in agreement with Income Payments. APHA confirms to be acquired by Tilray in an all-stock trading deal. Afria Incorporated, Tilray is up very nicely today. We've been talking about betting, blunts, and Bitcoin. Been saying it. So there we are. Also, Twitter was upgraded to an overweight from neutral JP Morgan with a $65 price target. And Google was raised by JP Morgan to $2,050 from $1,870. So again, a lot of news. Obviously, it's all coming up before the holiday weekend, or holiday week, next week. Let's take a look at the movers. Tilray is up 26%, Afria is up 6%, NIO up 1.47%. Again, we've been saying stick with the cannabis names. THCX is what we have. It's an ETF of all the big cannabis growers and producers. So again, maybe not as up as a Tilray itself, but it does have Tilray in the actual ETF. So good stuff. Apple right now is down 0.28%, Boeing down 0.4%. Disney up 0.35. Again, pretty much sideways action on the Dow. For the most part, pretty much flat, even with the stimulus deal. Again, we've heard this discussion before. Now let's see if we get the actual announcement. Twitter is up 3% pre-market with that price price target increase. Moderna down 4.5% with that equal weight put down below overweight. JD.com up 1.26%. AMD 0.29%. Baidu up 3% almost. Let's see. And that's basically your big movers today. And that's basically your headlines. So what I'm looking at today, good morning. What I'm looking at today, obviously I'm looking at Bitcoin, obviously. I buy Bitcoin every week, guys. I buy it every week with our investment club. And I've been saying it for a while now. So again, if you want to play Bitcoin in regards to options, right, is probably your best bet. I did see some unusual activity for January for the $10 calls, but they're already in the money, so we kind of skipped those. IWM was on the move. Small caps were on the move. Again, still outperforming the major indices. It's actually outperforming the S&P, so that's interesting enough. With this kind of stimulus deal, guys, keep in mind, gold is going to probably pop up. It's up 0.16%. Silver up 2%. Euro dollar 12189. It's up 35 pips against the dollar. The dollar is actually down 0.23%, nearing the 89 handle. That's pretty big. So again, take a look at if a stimulus deal passes, retail is going to probably get it shot up. Anything that's been consumer discretionary, restaurants, what have you, those are going to be the beneficiary of it. If you're looking to more Bitcoin or crypto and the options side, right, it's your best bet. But again, you gotta take a look at the spreads, make sure there's some volume there and what have you. But the good news is that we are also getting that stimulus deal. And it looks like the Santa rally is about to continue from yesterday. So let's see what we get. Again, I'm still staying long. Nothing has really changed here on on my end. Good morning. Good morning. Thoughts on docu calls? Let's take a look at docu. I don't see the volume, obviously, but it is a pre-market. If you're looking to get some calls, would definitely like to see around 235.62 first before you do anything. Real quick on E-mini futures, 3,700 was broken. I'm looking to get back into maybe some futures on it. 3,700 would be my level to break. Thoughts on snow versus PLTR long term? I own PLTR. I don't own snow. If I wanted to buy snow, I would be compelling at 280, if that. But I already have cloud names. PLTR, I don't have that surveillance kind of company in my portfolio other than them. So I own them and I'm going to keep them. So I prefer PLTR personally. Today is the Fed day. That's right. Today is the Fed day. At 2 o'clock is the rate decision. We expect nothing to change, just the same rates. And then we have the press conference at 2:30. So kind of just play close to the chest today. Not much to expect. As you know, we're getting to the holiday season. So don't expect much after this week. We'll be watching, of course. But again, a lot of it is just more just kind of prepping for 2021 than anything else. Would BTC dump as it did in 2018? So what would cause it? What would cause BTC to dump? Obviously, a bunch of sellers. They're just taking profit. I don't see us dumping anything below 16,000. Maybe 15,000 would be the lowest support that you're going to get, in my opinion. But 20,000, I actually think that by next year we'll get to 35,000. That's my call. 35,000 by the end of 2021. And I may be a little too conservative, but I do believe that. So I think Bitcoin, with the halving and the reducing of supply and the dollar weakening, it's definitely going to keep going to the upside. Thoughts on Camping World? ODW joined forces with Ride up yesterday. Wow. Camping World, I don't have much info on them. I don't really track that stock. But if you own it, that's great news. Thoughts on Wish IPO? I haven't researched Wish yet, so I don't know much about them. What do you see PLTR or in short term? PLTR, I do think it breaks 32, but right now it looks like it's breaking down below the 200. So it really is anyone's ball game. On that end, you're really in the middle of 2 points, 32 and around 22. Why does PFE keep going down? PFE, for the most part, Pfizer, is not a growth company, guys. Keep in mind that it was a sell the news event. They had their vaccine. It's already been shipped out, but we don't know the reaction to everyone who took it. So again, if it does prove to be the silver bullet, the magic vaccine, Pfizer's going to go up. Good morning, Carlos. PayPal calls looking at 227.50. I do love me some PayPal. I do on the stock. Yeah, let's take a look at the volume this morning. It is breaking out. Again, I love that name. Disney calls 180 for this week. Yeah, Disney did fall, and you could see that it was price upgraded. Keep an eye on Disney, man. It's up $1. It's not like it's up about 60 cents. Could get to 180. Just saying. XPEV 1231.60 call. I don't know the volume because the volume has been reset, but I don't see any reason to play it here. I can kind of see that you're trying to see the retracement. I would say 55s are better. What banks are tech for max profit or stimulus? Your best bet, I think PayPal is your best bet, and Square, since more people are doing their banking online or using their phones, kind of the staying at home away from the branch banking. So I think those two are your better bet, and they are a mixture of tech and banking. So keep that in mind. SQ calls at 22. Square calls at 22, 222. Yeah. Again, Square and PayPal have been the two names that I've been riding, and I think you stay long with these names. And again, I can't see the volume until the morning, until we open. So definitely keep an eye on Square. I think we can get to the upside, maybe 225 this week. That'd be nice for some calls. Thought about space. I do love space long term. $20, I'm buying more shares of space. Uber, I own Uber long term as well, and they were price upgraded by, I believe, a bunch of different investment banks. So keep an eye on that as well. Thoughts on silver calls potential? Yeah, silver and gold are probably gonna get up there in gains. I'm waiting for a 24 break on silver. If you were looking to play silver, 24 calls could be it, but you can see the volatility here. It is rejecting. So if we could take back 23.51, then I could see ourselves playing some silver for the long term. Maybe some longer term calls. Views on Apple. Yep, Apple is right here. 128.84 is that rejection, literally to the T. So waiting for that break as well. Let's see here. Yeah, right there, 112, 128.84. We get that break, guys. You should be going long to around 130, 132. That's what I'd be going forward at. All-time highs for a little longer expiry, maybe the 140s, because with all that iPhone demand and they're buying more iPhones for production, probably expecting a good holiday season. So that's what I'm waiting for. All right, guys, we're gonna leave it there. Have a great rest of your day. We'll catch you guys tomorrow for the morning note. And any questions, of course, Instagram, Twitter. Twitter for all your news. So keep in mind, guys, Instagram's kind of a pain in the ass to put some news up. Twitter's your best friend. It's an easier way to do it. I'm working on speaking to a tech team to work on an app. So all the tweets will come up, all our stuff will come up in one central place. So I'm working on that. It's still in the very beginning stages, planning stages, but a lot easier to get you some news and information that you need, maybe some charts or what have you. So working on a couple of things. I will let you guys know. Have a great rest of your day. Catch you guys later. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment to our videos. Bottom right hand corner is our logo. Appreciate you as always. G.A.R Capital, fx.com is the site. My name is Carlos Garcia. Happy trading, everybody. We'll catch you guys tomorrow.